The repercussion, of course, the China impact, if you will, could be that perhaps dumping from several countries into India could happen. It's already been happening, and that's been a concern for India. So supply perhaps will intensify, and eventually it will impact prices as well. But let's see how that story actually plays out. But yes, it has been another tariff threat by US President Donald Trump, for sure. He's announced plans to double tariffs on steel imports from the current 25 to 50%, effective from June 4th, to try and secure the steel industry. Here are what he had to say.
We are going to be imposing a 25% increase. We're going to bring it from 25% to 50%, the tariffs on steel into the United States of America, which will even further secure the steel industry in the United States. Nobody's going to get around that. So we're bringing it up from 25%. We're doubling it to 50%, and that's a loophole. And
okay, that's the word coming in from the US president on his decision to announce tariffs on steel and aluminum, and hike the tariffs rather. But not just the major trading economies, the smaller ones too will be affected by Trump's tariffs. This is the word coming in from Jonathan Barat. He adds that 50% metal tariff is likely just a negotiation tactic, but a 25% tariff is also damaging. Let's go across and listen to his view on the same.
If you're working from 50% down to 25% lower, it is still an additional tariff. It is still an additional tax. And that in itself, I think, is an issue in terms of where you think with that supply and demand. And of course, I think the economy will start to soften whilst these tariffs remain in play. The economy in China still remains soft. We just had some recent numbers, obviously, on last Friday. So when we actually see the economy remaining soft, we haven't got those green shoots of recovery. So if you still keep that capacity, and remember, we are going into the summer period, so we will sort of get reduced capacity. But if we do get increased capacity, China will have no choice but to sell it to the nearest bidder. So I do think that in itself becomes an issue there, unless she can really motivate her economy so that any excess can be used domestically.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.